Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, gamers and girls? It's Subscribe96, and today you're witnessing another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. And for me to say another, that's pretty ironic in it being as I upload now very few and far between compared to what I did in Black Ops. Like I could upload like one a day if I wanted to, even twice a day, once every other day was kind of my schedule. But now I find it almost so difficult to upload a Modern Warfare 3 video, and the reason for that is basically I haven't been playing and enjoying the game as much as Black Ops. Black Ops was probably my favourite COD, and I think that's going to be the pinnacle of my favourite CODs. This is just my opinion. This is not, your opinion, obviously. But what I want to say is that this game doesn't feel like it's so changed. It almost feels like it's a reboot. It almost feels like Modern Warfare 2 had a decent update and everything's sorted out. But the fact is, I paid 40 quid, £40 should I say, £40 English pounds for this game. I paid my fair share. And what do I get? I get a game which is fairly similar to the latest one. Not crap. Not a bad game. But in comparison to some other games that I could get, it's so much similar to what has been on the market before and whatever. Compared the previous CODs, should I say, like Modern Warfare 2, it is so similar to that game. I cannot emphasize enough. So I want to talk about Modern Warfare 3 and how I play it. In order to get my gameplays. So first things first, I do want to say do not play defensive. Playing defensive in this game is pretty difficult. You have to be a decent player and have a very powerful weapon like the Time 95 to do it. The Time 95, if you don't know, in this game is stupidly powerful. It's a 2-shot kill. I think it's got 55 damage. If you don't know your damage stats, you have 100 in regular game modes and 30 in hardcore, and damage per bullet for the Time 95 is 55, so that'll result in a 2-shot kill in regular and a 1-shot kill in hardcore. Being as I said that, I use this weapon almost never now, because I almost feel like I'm not giving anyone a chance. People are saying I'm a tryhard, people are saying I'm a noob. It's like I'm using a gun, and people giving me flack for it, and yeah, maybe I could be guilty of that. You see that 2-piece there, but it by and large, shall I say, from Woody's gamer tag, it's not a game which burst weapons should be the best, right? It should not happen, right? The weapon that should be the best weapon in the game should be like a Scar L or the M4, because of the way that the game plays. You should have all these decent lines of sight in this game, and not play well with an assault rifle, Time 95 or whatever. But what I've seen recently is the SMGs have been pretty much awful up close. Right? No, okay, let me rephrase that. Compared to the Time 95, I can hit fire with the Time 95 and get so many more kills. You see me being a noob with the Reaper here. I've used it twice, 3 times, and now it's like at this gameplay I use it about twice, 3 times, but now it's like my pet. It's like a mini AC-130. I'm getting all these kills. I'm like, yeah, get slapped, motherfucker. And I get my payload, and it's all going so well this game, but I'll end up having a couple of deaths at the end. But anyway, continuing my little talk about the SMGs. What I want to say is some of the SMGs are very, very overrated. I'm talking about the UMP. People are talking about the UMP like it's a problem. Like, anytime you see a guy with the UMP, you're gonna get slaughtered, and that's just not the case. I see the UMP as being a strong gun. It's a strong weapon. It's easy to use, but it's not overpowered. In this game, I would say the most powerful weapon is the FMG9. Considering what it is really. And excuse me there, just had a bit of a weird thing with my mouth. But you have the SMGs that are a bit powerful, like the P90, the PP90. But I reckon that the most irritating weapon I find in this game has got to be the FMG9. Oh, I nearly turned on that guy there. But it has to be the FMG9, because the FMG9 is so damn powerful. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. By the way, guys, I think we do lose this game. I don't know whether I'm playing in a party, because I think I am playing in a party, actually. And I don't know, guys. This is a poor game, really, compared to what I usually would upload, like a 204 to the other team. Woo. Anyway, so moving on from the weapon and the balancing and all that crap, I want to talk about snipers. So snipers, I'm not even gonna get into this rant because I feel like if I'm gonna say this, people are gonna hate on me and they're gonna go crazy. But I feel that snipers are a little bit overpowered, right? Just a little bit. The reason is, right, you take a shotgun. The shotguns are pretty much harmless, at range. But, if you get in the same room with one, you're going to get slaughtered. 9 times out of 10 you get slaughtered unless you have some sneaky little drop shot. Or you have a Type 95, or you have a Quickscope, that will, just solve your way through all of those kind of, deaths, I'm gonna say. But the thing that I find irritating is the fact that quickscoping is so easy in this game. It's not super easy. It's not like everyone can do it all the time. But I almost feel like I find myself being killed all the time by a quickscoper, and I feel like, come on, I got my shot on. I was about to kill you. Right? You can't, as soon as you see me, you can't pick me off like that. Use a long range weapon, use it long range. Don't use it up close. That's how I feel. So I'm gonna leave it at that for the snipers. But another thing I do want to talk about is why I kind of look at this shotgun. Why I kind of despise the perk kind of choices in this game, and why I like them. So I've got a split opinion about the perks. Right. First things first. You have three or four main kind of the red. Second tier perks. I think it's second tier. You have the red second tier perks that are pretty good to use. You have quick draw, pretty much your base for when you're using an assault rifle up close, and especially Type 95 and the M16 that's really effective with them. Some LMGs as well. But, for me, I find Hardline to be probably the best perk in the game. And people are going to say, no, Assassin's supposed to be overpowered. It really isn't, guys. Assassin, in my honest opinion, it was going to be, it had the makeup to be this really powerful thing. It had the makeup to be this overpowered, unfair, piece of technology, or perk, should I say. Some unfair perk. Oh, no, I got drop shotted. It's supposed to be some unfair perk where, it just goes the other way every single time you see a guy with it. But it doesn't happen. So that's it, guys. Nice little rant there about Modern Warfare 3 and why it's not the greatest thing. I died last kill, and nice look at that. Right, so see you guys. Remember, more videos will be up on my channel soon, and see you later, and bye.